Welcome everyone to Chasing Tents. My name is Abby. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. I am at sunny, beautiful Anglesey Coastal Circuit. I say coastal because this is No Limits Endurance Championship in the UK, and we are racing in the coastal configuration of the Anglesey Circuit. Alright guys, let's have a look at the Fast Boys bikes. That's a ZX10R. That is the creme de la creme. It is Gary Johnson's super quick bike. Just looks amazing. You know what? They put that, I thought that is like a chin guard to put your chin, but that's actually to put the fuel cap there so they don't lose it. It's amazing. I thought he rests his chin there and looks through the visor, but no, that's not the case. Two other ZX10Rs. I think that helps. If you've got three ZX10Rs in the team, it really helps with the consistency. And obviously Gary's running his super stock bike from the Isle of Man TT in this race. And yeah, he's actually running Super Corsa tires, not slicks. Because if he runs slicks, then he has to change everything. And a big shout out to P1 Products. I think that's Zolt, if I'm not wrong. So massive shout out to him. For making these amazing tire warmer covers. I call them T-cozies for bikes. All right, you know what? Why don't we, before the race begins, my race is in 1 hour's time, let's have a quick look at all the pits. Sorry about the commentary in the background. I hope you can still hear me. So yeah, let's have a quick look at the bikes we've got in all the different pits. I'm pretty sure no one will mind me right now because all the endurance bikes will be ready. I'm more concerned, or I'm more happy to show you the endurance bikes. The 1,000 sprint people are out there, so some of the cool looking bikes are probably out there. But anyhow, I thought I'll show you some bikes like I do every single time. So look at all these people with pit boards and all sorts supporting their team. And that, I actually love that Anglesey building there. I love building that. You know, they've done a really good job with that one. Okay, so let's start from garage number 1. Wow, look at them. Oh, look at that. That is a high side there. That is probably the 6th or the 7th high side I've seen today. It is so slippery. So slippery. Oh, look at that. Looks like the Kawasaki boys are happy. Looks like that's won the race. Okay, we got, look at this, garage number 1, we got Suzuki, we got a Kawasaki, we got a BMW, and we got a Honda. What a beautiful variety of bikes. And we got a Spartan style R1. I'm pretty sure I filmed that in, you're right, I filmed that in at Silverstone. That's ACR Racing's BMW. Looks absolutely stunning. Beautiful bikes. Then we got Aprilia RSV4, my favorite bike, as you know. You're right. There we got the new Kawasaki shape. Look at that. Looks beautiful. Is that Taunton Racing? Looks lovely. I like to mention the names of the sponsors because, you know, if it gives them a bit of promotion, I don't mind. To P3 Tuning in Liverpool, massive shout out to them. They do a really good job. Let's have a look at these bikes. So what we got here, we have an R1M sponsored by Croft Metal. I hope I said that right. Suncat Limited, Yamaha R1, LGS Lancashire Gas Services. So and that's another ZX10R. So in this garage, my goodness, we got the Aprilia, the Kawasaki, the BMW, the Honda, the Suzuki. You've got everything in this garage. It's fantastic. All right, let's have a look at these bikes. They're getting started. That is the Moto 46 Ducati. I think that's a V2 if I'm not wrong. Might be wrong, but that seems like a V2. Lovely R6s here. PSB Racing, lovely bikes. A beautiful Moto 46 Triumph 765. And they do endurance racing with us. Bloody quick guys these are. Very quick guys. Really, and they sometimes you see them really coming out of the corners. Easy wheelie with these bikes. But they're too fast. Too fast. They're good guys. They're good guys. The good thing is everyone's got a smile on their face. Look at that. That looks pretty standard, you know, in terms of no livery, but you know, lovely. I'm a big Triumph person. I'm a big triple person. Look at that. Another Moto 46 bike. That's I think that's a V2 Ducati as well. Looks absolutely beautiful. You got Maxton suspension, front, Maxton at the back. Maxton do a really good job because when you got a problem, you can speak to Maxton. Actually, sometimes the owners and the direct people speak to you rather than the third party or somebody else. So great to have good support from direct people. Okay, what we got here? This looks stunning. See, less is more sometimes. Look at the livery on this, like a stealth carbon livery. Triumph 765 again. Beautiful looking bike. Sublime Designs job again. Massive shout out to Sublime Designs. My bike job or my bike decal are Sublime Design as well. Okay, let's have a look at this garage. This has got a variety of bikes. We got Suzuki. I love these VV Tech engines. They're bloody hard to catch. I was behind one in Jerez. Couldn't catch them. CB500s with a carbon look tank. And another, I think these are CF Moto. One of them is a CF Moto if I'm not wrong. Another Triumph 765, my goodness, Triumph 65, another one of them. Joel Cooper Photography sticker on there. Massive shout out to Joel Cooper, he does a good job. He takes our pictures in the races. What we got here now, we got, massive respect to this Fireblade, which, you know, unfortunately, you know, there was a big marketing media uproar with the clutch and this like that, but I love when people are still racing these, because I think these were great bikes in 2018. I think they came out, or 2017, and they were great bikes and they had manageable power, not too much, not too less, and I really have a lot of time for these bikes. And if I'm not wrong, that might be a Kawasaki ZX6RR, another Triumph 765, and those, they've shut the garage. Few people shut the garage because loads of air comes through, and you know, that cools your bike, cools your tires. And when I was making the point about you know, things need to get warm, look, some people keep their bike in the sun so the discs are warm, the calipers are warm, so they can go out straight away. These are beautiful data assist bikes. There's an R6 and an R6 and an R6. It's amazing, absolutely fantastic. We got the lovely Triumph 6. Now this guy, I think his son, is a very talented guy. Really beautiful triple, beautiful chassis. It's a legendary bike. I'm a huge fan of the 675R, and this chap is very quick. I think at Snetterton he was doing 1 minute 51. People who know how good that lap time is at Snetterton 300. Look at this legendary CB500s. You know, these have got their own racing series. They are such legendary bikes, and people who are on this are so quick in corners. They are just really talented people. I think I was looking at the lap times. They are doing a 1 minute 13, 1 minute 14, you know, lap time, which is really good. All right, in this garage, remember guys, some of the bikes are still out, okay? Not all of the bikes are present here. Beautiful looking R1, red and white livery. Another Suzuki with MTS suspension sticker. I think these guys are racing with us, the MTS guys, and a Triumph. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure these guys are racing with us in our series. Yeah, in the Doghouse Racing, massive shout out to them, Satch, and I forgot the name of the other chap. But yeah, in the Doghouse Racing, they are in the 600 category in our endurance race, and that's a beautiful looking R1. They're doing some work on the with the laptop. Yeah, the people are doing all sorts before the race. Okay, let's move to the next garage very quickly, guys. One thing I must tell you, I'm only doing the garages, but you've got many talented people all around, far away with their bikes, and I can't go to every single one of them, but I thought I'll just show you the main garage teams. There we go. We got a ZX6R there. We got Fat Boy Racing, what a name, with a Yamaha R1, and we got a beautiful, there's something about yellow and black bikes which really floats my boat. I've got a Triumph Daytona Super 3, which is yellow and black. Looks absolutely beautiful, and it's a lovely looking bike. All right, let's move to this side. People are refueling. Lovely looking R6 with K-Tech internals, and that's a lovely looking Kawasaki ZX6R. Beautiful looking bike, stealth black, and it's a lovely bike. That is a beautiful, it's a Suzuki. It's absolutely stunning livery, minimalistic livery, and that's a Wonder Woman. And that is the lady who was doing a bit of holistic preparation before the race. Yes, I saw you doing that. I videoed that. So yeah, so everyone's got their own way of prepping things. Oh my God, this guy was taking his trousers down for me. They got Rapid Motorcycles, another Sublime design livery. So yeah, that lady was doing a bit of a holistic prep before the race, which is absolutely lovely. All right, what we got in this garage, it looks like it's full of Kawasaki's. Oh, the FS3 team is here, I think, if I'm not wrong. This is a garage next to us. You got ZX-10R, beautiful ZX-10R with a fantastic pepperoni pizza on it. You got a young talented lad on that beautiful ZX-10R, and these are the FS3 guys. They always get a podium. They race with us. They are very, very quick and lovely. Tire covers as well, personalized by thermal technology. They do things properly. Absolutely beautiful bike. That's a lovely black plain BMW S1000RR. Sometimes you see a plain black bike, you just think, do they like plain or have they had a big crash? Look at that. This is not gloss, it's actually matte finish, but it looks lovely, absolutely lovely. There you go, a race has just started. Sorry guys, I'm not going to show you any race starts. I'll put that in the video. These are our bikes. You've already seen our bikes, and you've already seen the bikes of Gary Johnson, Josh Daly, and other chaps in that garage who are really quick. Okay, now let's move on to the guys who are on pole position. Lex Tech Racing, the Lodge brothers, and I gotta give it to them. These are super quick guys. Road Race Performance, FWR Racing. They sponsor them, you know, which is lovely. You've got another Triumph 675. I tell you what, these bikes are so expensive now because they don't make them anymore. And that's a Ninja, and look at that. That is, we got a beautiful Triumph 765 again, and everyone likes to say hello on the camera. And that's a beautiful livery. You're right. Beautiful livery on that bike, and that is your R6. And look at that. That is a shark livery there. Very nice, and a lovely plain Yamaha R6. Looks lovely. Sometimes less is more, like I always say. Okay, let's move to this one. We have beautiful, I think I showed these bikes at the Snetterton race. Sometimes less is more with the livery, isn't it?
Oh,
yeah.
If you want less, look at that one.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes when I see two less, that means that's been in a crash, and they've not.
Or lack of money.
Or lack of money, true. Yeah, so that is a beautiful R6, but not much livery going on, just gel coat. And then that is a beautiful R1 of S6 construction, and that's John Copeland from Bikers World. He does all the work on my Aprilia. He is running the very expensive. I showed that I think earlier in the test video. He is running the, if you can see in there, the red kind of ECU. I think it's called, I forgot the name of that ECU. Look how he's still got a horn button here, John has. You know, he keeps things simple, but he's a really quick guy. I think he's doing a 1:12 today. He's using the 125 front as well, which has really helped him, and with increased pressure as well. So, you know, he's done a good job. He got a lovely plain R6. R6 are so popular in the paddock, and look at these lovely Le Monde MHP FWR.co.uk racing bikes. Dayglow, I love that color. I think my next choice of color will be that Dayglow red, and then a Ducati V2 if I'm not wrong, and another R6 there, which has got plenty of duct tape. Duct tape is every track day person or racer's best friend. It holds a lot of the pride and joy sometimes. David Williamson Racing, lovely R1 there, and another R1 from David Williamson Racing, and a beautiful Sublime. There's a lot going on in this livery, a lot going on here. Lincolnshire Landscaping Services. So if you are living in Lincolnshire and you need some landscaping, give them a ring. Brilliant. Okay, next one. This is the last garage here. We got beautiful R1 minimalistic livery, beautiful ZX-10R minimalistic again. Another one of my, oh my god, I need to stay away from music. I'm gonna get copyrighted. I cannot be in that garage. Sorry guys. I'll have to be outside because I might get copyrighted from YouTube. We got lovely road race performance Suzuki there, and we got the Army racing bikes there. So these are all the bikes of the Army racing. I can't show you from close because they are playing music, and YouTube can copyright me very easily. And I showed this yesterday. This is the catering part of the British Army motorcycle road race team, and you know, they do a really good job. I mean, they've won every single. They have 3 teams, I think, if I'm not wrong, and I think one of the teams has won every single race in the newcomer endurance category, if I'm not wrong. But yeah, let's go back to my pits. Hope you like this section of me showing you the bikes. And like I said to you guys, there are hundreds and hundreds of bikes there in the as far as your eye can see, or as far as my eyes can see. I can see bikes everywhere. And yeah, this is a bit of relaxation time going on just before the race. You've got Dean Kawasaki from Kawasaki itself, and you've got Moto2 wildcard Mr. Skinner, and he's a lovely talented guy. Watch him, he'll be in MotoGP very soon. Rory Skinner, great talent. He's with Kawasaki, you know, and it's just fantastic. Okay guys, I don't want to repeat myself showing you the same thing, so let's go back to my garage, start prepping for the race. Before I do that, let me show you this amazing Suzuki. I made a video of that with my phone, but it is just absolutely stunning. This has been bored out to 1260cc. The guy has done a 422 Nitron, not Nitron exhaust, a Yoshimura, and then he's put a 200 rear tire. Normally these slab sides came with 160 tire, but look at the gap in the swing arm and the tire. It's probably about 1.5 millimeter. He's really squeezed that tire in there, but he's done a good job. He's done loads of mods. The front belongs to a 2002 Suzuki GXSR 1000, and he's got some racing carburetors in there. Really nice bike. I've got a similar to that one. I think that's a 1987. Mine is a 1988 GXSR, but that looks absolutely stunning. I have massive soft spot for dual lights in the front. Plenty of mosquitoes. He's been riding pretty fast, and yeah, lovely bike. All right, look at that, lovely kids doing kiddie stuff. Let's go back to our garage and do some prep. I'm really happy. No issues to report, you know. Look at that. Hate that, you know, when you crash you get little issues like that. You just hate it. I'll probably have to get rid of all the gravel rash one day, but at the moment survival of the fittest is the theme, and we really got to do well today in the race. I just don't want to crash. I don't want anyone to crash. All of our bikes should come back in one piece. 500 kilometer race, 4.5 hours. Hi guys, sorry about the funny camera angle. My gimbal is 2 kilos and my camera is another kilo. I just do not have the energy to lift it up. I've just done a 68-minute stint, which was just unbelievable. I was the longest rider out of even people who had endurance tanks, but they are really quick anyway, so the fuel will finish quicker. But I was out for 68 minutes, and we went from 31st. We started 30th, I think. Or 31st. We went from that to 22nd, and then yeah, it felt really good. I kept doing 1 minute 15s, 1 minute 16, 1 minute 15, 1 minute 16. The target was never to go past or quicker than 1 minute 15, just consistent times, which really helps. As you can tell, you know, we gained many places. Unfortunately, Jimmy went out straight away after me, and he crashed on the first lap, and they could not recover the transponder, and we were kind of penalized 15 minutes. But in those 50 minutes, the transponder did come back. But we, you know, the good thing is the safety car was out because someone else had a huge high side. And this is the theme of the day, unfortunately. Massive high sides everywhere. People in pain. You're riding the bike, you see someone, it's like, you can see their face because they've had a huge high side because the rear is sliding so much. That Pirelli SC. Welcome back, guys. Excuse me holding the mic like this. I can't even be bothered to put the mic on the t-shirt. I'm unfortunately high-sided. If you watch the previous clip, I ran quickly because Jamie came in after 30 minutes. His head wasn't right today, you know, so he came in early. But I wasn't ready, so I had to run and do it. Everything was going absolutely fine. The problem is we've had probably, I don't know, 10, 11 high sides with the SC3 tire. It's so hot and lovely today, but I think the tarmac at certain points it's just not coping with it. And the SC3 tire is just skidding everywhere. I got 3 warnings from the bike in session 1, where I did a 68-minute session, which I was over the moon with. You know, and on consistent lap times as well. So I had 3 warnings, and I increased my traction control from 2 to 4, thinking, you know, that will give me warning. And I had a high side, and then, you know, it slid, then it contained itself, but when it contained itself, it catapulted me up there, up in the sky, and then I landed. I can show you the bike damage now and stuff, but in terms of me, my forearm is really swollen. There's a bruise there. My thigh, my hips and my knee is swollen. My wrists are okay, my shoulders are fine. One of my rib hurts a lot, but they've done all the concussion checks and all the other checks involved. All my vital signs are looking all right. I am very upset with myself because the bike did give me warnings that this SC3 today cannot cope with the track temperature of, I think I've been told, 58 degree. And I mean, I am looking at right now 3 bikes there had the same thing. One with the SC2, 2 with the SC3. and altogether about 11 high sides, and then other crashes are separate. So yeah, I'm very upset, very sad, because it's my fault completely. You know, I told everyone at the corkscrew, that's the turn, corkscrew, to take it easy because we don't want to be greedy with lap times, and I was doing really well in that lap time, and I think I would have done an easy 1 minute 14. I was doing really well, and I just got a little bit greedy there, and the bike just snapped. And yeah, not good, because this race would have been good, because it's horrible for me to say, because loads of people have unfortunately crashed. So if we could have carried on, we could have got some really good points today. But it is what it is, and the worst thing is, you know, already racing is so expensive. The bloody, and my bike, touchwood, my bike is okay, but you know, bits cost and stuff. So I might need to buy some few fairing parts and stuff, but no major damage, and I'll show you that right now. Bear with me, please. Oh. Actually, I'm going to struggle to lift it with my right arm, so I'm going to clip the mic onto my collar. Bear with me, please. Yeah, unfortunately, I was mentioning earlier, the Lextech boys, who are the championship winner from last year, they are really quick. Even that's them, even they crashed. And one of the teammates of Gary Johnson, very experienced guy, that's him there with his hat. Unfortunately, he's crashed. Loads of people have crashed because of this slippery track issue. I don't think this track gets amazing weather like this, where people are just, I mean, it's windy, but wind isn't that bad. It was just slippery. So yeah, manky tire. This side is a bit manky. Footrest is gone. I had extra half an inch on both the foot pegs today. I mean, having an extra half an inch today on that foot peg has saved the whole exhaust. That hasn't broken. RNG bobbins has done a good job. This side damage is not too bad. The bike did topple, because I can see it. I can't believe the race is finished. Oh my god, in my time in the, I can't believe the race is finished already. Wow, it has. But all right, let's get back to the damage. So new screen, probably a new front fairing. I mean, it is okay, but there's holes everywhere in it. Oh no, a bit of damage. The Jet Prime, oh, they are expensive. Fuck. Jet Prime switches I've only seen that now. That is just a power commander button on and off. I've actually got that already with me. I2M is okay. Malotti crash protection has done the job. This MRA screen has been fantastic. You know, they're very flexible, done a really good job. Again, Malotti protection in the front, axle protection has done a great job. Malotti axle protection has done a great job at the back. The GB Racing paddock stand thingy broke. My foot peg broke here, which that foot peg must have saved a lot of damage, and the RNG bobbin here, as you can tell, is properly bent. There you go. That's another. I can't believe how quickly the 4.5 hour race is finished. Wow, it's unbelievable. I can't believe that. I thought the race is still going to go on for ages. Well, we're going to head back to the hotel, because we are very upset because Jimmy crashed. Then only one bike was left, and his head wasn't in today, and this is pointless continuing. I was going to go home today, but I think I'm going to give it a rest, because yeah. So in terms of other damage, the tail from up here is damaged slightly, but all in all, this is what you have when you have a lot of crash protection on the bike. It's not been too bad. The tank cover has had a bit of a beating, but that's actually looking not bad. I might be able to repair that and put RNG crash protection on there. So yeah, I can't hold the camera for too long. My right arm is absolutely messed up. So bear with me. So yeah, all right guys, so yeah, that's it. The bike isn't damaged too much, but you know, the helmet did a great job. I've got a massive red mark here. AGV Pista GPR did a really good job. No concussion. I have nothing broken and stuff. I don't know if my Tech Air airbag version 2 went off or not. I don't remember that. I remember my crash very well, but I don't remember if the airbag went off. But the Alpine Star missile suit did really well. My ankles are not aching. I had the GP Pro gloves. They did really well. My wrists are not aching. I think I landed on my forearm rather than wrist. But today, I mean, the race has finished so quickly and I was doing so well. Why did I crash? I'm really upset, honestly, guys. And you know, I'm normally not this gutted, but I am today because we could have done really well today. Really well, because my first 68-minute stint, I was still feeling fresh. My shoulders were aching, but I was still feeling fresh to do more. But yeah, I'm not going to go out and record stuff. My hand is not very good. My arm is not good. But I will show you some footage, you know, as part of the race ending and stuff. Okay, take care, guys. Don't worry, everything's okay. But lesson learned: if your bike is constantly trying to tell you something, that means that particular tire on that particular day, the ambient and the tarmac temperature is just too high. It's not coping. I mean, everywhere else the SC3 was fine. As soon as you give it some on a bend, and I tried to do, honestly, the Simon Crafer thing, try to straighten the bike up before giving it full beans, and that didn't work. And I didn't give full beans on lean. I just gave it a bit of a throttle on gear 2. I might be on 40 miles an hour, and it just went. So yeah, very upsetting, honestly. I just didn't want this. It was going well. We would have scored really good points. I had pace in me. I had consistency in me. You know, imagine for 68 minutes staying at 115 and 116 and not just, you know, not getting tired, not getting fatigued. And I only came in when my fuel light came on, you know. So yeah, lesson learned. You know, if your bike is telling you something, listen to it. Some electronics on the RF 2015 are really a 2011 APRC system, to be honest. So electronics can't save you when the track is so slippery. I don't want to go around show you all the crash bikes, but there are plenty lined up. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. Just want to thank massively to the medical staff here. They were very friendly, try to make me laugh all the time, and I am okay. You know, but it's just someone broke their neck today, collarbones plenty after the crashes. So I'm in a pretty good nick, to be honest, and I'm pretty okay. But it is highly upsetting, you know, and we could have done well today because loads of people were not as confident today with what was happening around that corkscrew area, the slowy bit. Thank you guys for watching. Look after yourself, but I will leave you with some lovely footage of this race ending. All thanks to Rogier from Motorcycle Sport Media. Please do follow him as well, because he's the one who records everything when we are out and about. So take care, guys. Look after yourself. Thanks for supporting me, and sorry to give you this bad news, but it is what it is. We live and learn, and this is the whole process. We live and learn. Take care. Thank you. Bye.
say that that's a miracle. Even last year I ended up this race over there in a heap, knocked out. To actually finish this one was pretty cool, but to get a win, I mean clearly lots of incidents from everybody else, and I hope everyone's okay, but yeah, that was mega.
Well done everybody, not bad at all. We actually finished 15 minutes early, so you managed the 200 laps, or 400 whatever kilometres before you did in the time. That was really good. Big round of applause for the people in orange, and still some around. Thank you for going. It was an interesting race. We'll come into a few bits later on, but we got there in the end. Let's quickly do the Cup 600s. In third place, we had In the Doghouse Racing. In second place, we had Jackpot Racing. And the winners of the 600 Club was AGC Racing. The top team of all novice licence holders was in the Doghouse Racing as well. Going on to the Cup 1000. In third place, DWM Racing. Popular team. Well done. Well done, well done, well done. In second place, well done. What a long name. MGS Suspensions, Stone ABS Racing, well done. Well done. And the winners, I believe that's a clean sweep so far this year, British Team Army 1. Just one other, we're going to do one other quick award before we move on to the national class. And that is sometimes I think people need rewarding for absolute commitment to the cause. And where's Alan, the safety car driver? Alan, wait a minute. Absolutely loved his day in a Mini. It's Alan's 39th wedding anniversary today, so Christine, come out as well. Whether it's Alan or Christine, but 39 years today, I think that's a good one. Well done. National 600 class, in reverse order, in third place, Data Sys Racing. Well done, well done. And in second place was Guardian Racing. And the winners, I believe, another Queen Sweep so far this year, Moto 46. National 1000, in the end, FS3 led for a long way. Then unfortunately they had a big off at the top, and their rider, with his size 24 feet, luckily his toes saved the day. They weren't able to maintain that lead. So in reverse order was FS3. Beautiful!
Later on. It's quite an eye opener.
Which one's beautiful?